Hi folks, welcome to Dunsy's Guitar World. It's 3 PM in Edinburgh, Scotland. There's a car coming. Chat let me pass there. 3 PM in Scotland, 17th of September, Saturday. So today's video, believe it or not, I'm playing in Italy tonight. Off the airport to get a plane going to Milan, Bergamo airport, playing in Bergamo tonight. 11 o'clock I think we're on stage. Possibly later than that. I think the venue's open till 5 AM. So step one is get a tram to the airport, which I think takes 40 minutes, and I'll meet the rest of the chaps at Edinburgh airport. So I'll be back in a bit. That's me, Edinburgh airport. It's only 3:30. I'm actually early. I don't think the rest of the chaps will be here till 4. All the boys will be here. The boys to entertain you.
Meet the gang, 'cause the boys are here. The boys to entertain you.
Thank you for waiting at this time.
Those magnificent men in their flying machine, they go up to the up, they go down to the up, down. They enchant all the ladies and steal all the scene.
Dave, what's the local time?
11:15.
Motherfucking drum, but I don't listen well.
I don't, Ellie, don't break the drummers in.
Okay. He drama recording some stuff, you know. I love relaxing.
Is this your place, Ellie? Is this your place, yeah?
Yeah, I stay.
So it is 1 p.m. in Bergamo and Bergamo, sorry, in Bergamo, and we're leaving the accommodations. I don't remember if I made a video last night. There was a few beers, man. We got the bar staff asked for a Jack Daniels and they poured me like 4 Jack Daniels in one glass with no Coke. So the flight was delayed from Edinburgh. The flight was meant to be 5:45 p.m, but I don't think we took off till 8 p.m. and we got to Italy, got through security quite quick. We got through security and I think we got to the venue about 11:30 p.m. and we were supposed to be on at 11:30 p.m. and it was running a bit late obviously, but we got this beautiful sunshine. So yeah, we went on about midnight or something like that. It was fine, but there was no sound check. The stage crew had done a line check, everything was working. So there was 2 guitars, there was a Fender Telecaster and a Limited, an ESP Limited, one of the cheaper ones, Telecaster, like a Tele Custom with a humbucker in the neck. and I just strummed them for about 20 seconds each, and I thought, this limited one's brilliant. So I ended up using that. We just got there, plugged my pedals in, and I think I played one chord through the Mesa Boogie head in the 4x12 just to make sure it was working, and that was us. We were good to go about 10 minutes later. No sound check, no sort of line check or anything like that. Played an hour, 10-minute set or something. Went down really well, had a fantastic time, brilliant. Backstage area was good. There was a few beers consumed. What was that, Jack Daniels? Honey Jack Daniels. A quadruple honey Jack Daniels with no Coca-Cola. I'm an old man, that's not the sort of drinking I should be getting involved in at my age. It's good though, a good time. But rough today, as we say in Scotland, I'm a wee bit rough today. So it is, like I say, 1 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. We are heading into Bergamo. So that'll be the next video in this mini series of the Italian job. I'm going to call this video the Italian job. So we will effectively be spending 21 hours in Italy on this whole trip. So flying from Edinburgh, Scotland to Bergamo, Italy, doing a gig, hanging about in the city of Bergamo, and then being back home, and we're only here 21 hours. That's rock and roll. I've said to a lot of people, I mean, this sort of thing isn't for every musician. I mean, there's a lot of people who play in bands who like to use their own sort of stuff, and I do as well. I like to use my own guitars, my own amp, because there's a certain level of comfort with doing that. You just plug in and you know your own sound. It's not for everyone. We frequently travel, especially after Brexit. We frequently travel to play gigs in Europe, and we don't take anything with us at all. We don't take guitars, don't take amps, anything like that. So you just have to plug into whatever you're given. You're pointed to an area of the stage and said, there's your guitar and there's your amplifier, and you're on. You're on in 20 minutes. You need to start playing in 20 minutes. So yeah, it's not for everyone. You have to have a bit of a sense of adventure, I think, to do this sort of thing. But it's great, I mean, I think to myself, what else would I be doing? I'd just be sitting on my couch watching TV on a Saturday evening, or I could be flying to Bergamo to play to the Goth fraternity in Bergamo, Italy, and then be back home and sitting on my couch within 21 hours. So the next part of the video will indeed be in the city of Bergamo. We'll see what it's like. Very historic city, according to the fine lady who runs the accommodation. So we'll see what it's like. Cheers for now. Goths in the sun, look at that, Goths in the sun. There's Nigel, Norbert Baseman, the legend. The man, the legend. Norbert Baseman.
In Bergamo.
Bergamo. The face looks really red in this. We're stopped off at a cafe to get something to eat. What I'll do is, I didn't record any video of the band on stage last night, strange enough, because I was kind of busy on stage doing rock and roll stuff, or goth and roll stuff. People always say I should record the gigs, Dunsy, but I'm too busy playing. I don't have time to record gigs. I watched a Dave Simpson video recently, and he said the same thing. He's got to, it's worse for him, he's got to set up the PA and everything like that, and be in charge of videoing the gig as well. So it's a whole load of things to do when you're out your comfort zone and you just want to play a guitar. So I didn't record any of the gig, but I will try and intersperse, that's the word I'm looking for, I will try and intersperse some live camera phone footage from others who were attending last evening's show in Bergamo, Italy. So I haven't watched any of it yet. I don't know what it's like. I don't know if we were I don't know if we were any good. I'll try and edit that bit out. Drummers, you see, the thing is, if you leave a drummer unattended, that's the sort of crazy stuff that happens. So yeah, I will try and edit some live footage in of last night's gig. What I'll do is I'll look through it first. If there's anything that's really bad, I'll maybe just cut that out. So yeah, there will be some live stuff. I'm going to get something to eat now. I'm starving. I quite fancy some Italian ice cream. One cornetto.
Just one cornetto.
Cornetto in Italy. Morning after, there's a stage where we were last night. There wasn't a DJ deck when we were playing, obviously. So that was the guitar that I didn't use. I played through the Mesa rectifier 4B12. Look at that Ampeg bass stack. Thunderbird bass. Here we are in historic Bergamo. The Goths are out in the sunshine. Quite windy here, so my apologies for the audio. Look at that view. Look at that view. I don't mean that view. There's Nigel. Regulation sunglasses on there. Look at that, beautiful. This is windy, so my microphone will be getting buffeted. Nice. Lorenzo Mascheroni. What a beautiful city. Someone was saying last night, I think it's only 100,000 people. I thought it was the same size as Edinburgh, but it's smaller. It's funny, you know, I'm not a religious person, but there's something quite serene and beautiful about old churches. I don't know how old this one is, but 1695, I think. We continue our tour through the old town. I think it's about 4 o'clock. Plan is to head back to the airport for 5. Our flight, if it's on time, is 9 o'clock, I believe. Back to Edinburgh, back to Scotland. And I can imagine, just spoke to my wife on the phone there, she says it's considerably colder in Scotland than it is in north-east Italy. Never too old for an ice cream. It's all over my beard, look at that. What did I get? I got vanilla and cheesecake. Let me tell you, it tastes as good as it looks. It's fairly helping my hangover as well. There's Nigel, he got. What did you get, Nigel?
Strawberry.
Strawberry, how's the strawberry? How would you rate it? Rate that out of 10? I would rate this a 10 out of 10 for the vanilla and the cheesecake. So that's us back at Bergamo airport. Job done, the Italian job is done. Cutting it fine on the way here. Flight delayed by a couple of hours, but we got there in plenty. I was going to say plenty of time, but we got there in time to do the set. No sound checking and anything like that, but I thought it went pretty well, went pretty good. A few beers afterwards as well. But rough today then, we went to see the old city of Bergamo. See so many lovely places when we go and do gigs, you know, fly in for a day. It's better when we fly in for a couple of days and we can relax a bit more, but had a great time as ever on the Twisted Nerve extravaganza this time in Bergamo in Italy. So the next stop will be, once we get through customs, hang about, wait on our plane back to Edinburgh. I don't know if that'll be delayed as well, due to fly at 9 o'clock Italian time. Should get back to Edinburgh if it's on time, sometime between 10 and 11. Maybe get back to my house about midnight. So yes, I left when I leave the house yesterday 2:30 PM, and I'll get back next again day midnight. So fun as ever, folks. Next stop, Edinburgh, as ever. Privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on YouTube or Dunsy's Guitar Home. Just for now. What time is it now? Did you say 1 o'clock?